Right, as promised, the Scott Fastlane. Dave and I saw this bike at the end of last year and had an opportunity to test ride it when we visited Scott. But we wanted to wait until we had one on display and available to do a little video because it is a very, very special bike. We talk a lot about special bikes, cool bikes, but this really is a very, very special bike. Electric road bikes and gravel bikes have evolved quite a bit over the last few years, from the kind of heavier mid-motor Bosch systems that we had to the much lighter weight Marley with the X35 and the X20, the rear hub motor. And now we have TQ and Shimano, to be fair, that make two of the best lightweight drive units for road and gravel. So TQ have three drive units: HPR 60, which gives you 60 Newton meters of torque, HPR 50, and the lightest and quietest, the HPR 40, giving out 40 Newton meters of torque. You then, at the very top end, also have the Shimano system, which gives you 85 Newton meters of torque. Each one of those bikes is going to be ideal for somebody depending on how much power you've got in your legs, how fit you are, the kind of speeds that you tend to ride at, whether you're generally riding in a hillier or a flatter terrain. All of those parameters will determine whether you need a 40, a 50, a 60 or an 85 Newton meter drive unit. So yeah, if you're in the market for something like an e-gravel, e-road, come down and have a chat and we'll definitely point you in the right direction.
So we have the Fastlane Premium here. There are three models in the Scott Fastlane range, and this is very much their road electric bike, whereas the Solace is the gravel. There are three models. This is the Premium, which has Dual Race Di2. There is also Ultegra Di2 and a 105 Di2 version with a variety of colours. The Premium comes in this kind of brushed chrome, which is absolutely stunning. It's without doubt one of the best bikes I think we've ever ridden. I defy anybody to ride this bike and tell me it doesn't ride like a normal high-end road bike. There is no clue whatsoever that this is an e-bike, and that's a feature of the design. It's a feature of the lightweight HPR 40 drive unit, which allows you to use a much smaller battery. It really is a stunning bike. As mentioned, we've had an opportunity to ride this bike, and it rides like any other high-end carbon road bike. It's HMX carbon, so it's their lightest, stiffest carbon frame layup that Scott do. As mentioned, it has the HPR 40 drive unit, integrated rear light that runs off the main e-bike battery, as does the Dual Race drive system or the Dual Race group set, so only one battery to charge. We have a fidlock mount on this bike for the customer as they're going to use the extender from time to time. The controller is super discreet, built into the bar end, and your assistance levels are controlled by the two hidden buttons on top of the shifter. Zip 353 NSW carbon rims with Schwalbe Pro 1s, tubeless tyres, FSA carbon cranks, carbon seat post, carbon handlebar.
So that's that, the Fastlane Premium. It really is, as I say, a very, very special bike. We've got a great range of electric road bikes from Trek or Bayer Scott at the moment. So if you're interested, then come down and have a chat. And one of the questions that we do get asked, probably the most, is the range. And of course, on bikes like this, it's unlimited. And that's largely because electric road and electric gravel bikes are designed to be ridden with the system switched off. Generally, you'll ride it like any other road bike. But the assistance is there just to give you that little bit of extra support as and when you need it, whether it's on the hills, whether it's into the wind, whatever it may be. So you're going to be riding a vast percentage of your ride with no assistance at all, which means the range effectively is unlimited. But as I say, there's a lot of information about electric road and gravel. So if you want any more information and you want to have a chat, come down and see us. That's it. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Bye.